Good morning, Grand Rising, everybody. How are you today? Hello, everyone. Oops, I got my camera a little funky here. Let me adjust. Do some adjusting. There we go. How is everyone? Grand Rising, Haley. Hello, hello. Grand Rising, Krista. How are you today? Welcome to the Morning Brew. I'm so happy to see you. It's good to have you here. How is everybody doing today? Happy hump day. We made it to Wednesday. We've got a heat thing going through and smoke and all kinds of funkies. Hi, Victoria. Hello. Joining us over in YouTube. Thank you so much. How are you this morning, sister? Making tea, feeling in a funk today, trying to adjust the mindset. Haley, welcome. I'm glad you're here. That's what we do here on the Morning Brew, right? We adjust our mindset. We check ourselves before we wreck ourselves, as Brother Bear says, right? And I feel you, sister. I feel you. Today is a day that I am in that same, nothing's wrong. I'm okay. I know everything's okay, but I can feel the I don't know. I just feel it. I feel it in the air. We got a lot of smoke in the air. There's a lot of tension in the air around me because of the fires. And, that's always a fearful thing. So there's a lot of energetics going on around me. I know globally there's a lot of that happening too. So, I'm using essential oils today as well to help counterbalance that. I'm going with Harmony today because literally Harmony is exactly what it says. It's a blend that is created specifically with a blend of oils that are geared towards bringing calm, being peace, bringing harmony, just mellowing out. So I'm actually doing that in the diffuser right now. I had to come over and I didn't even get it started yet. So thank you for reminding me. And this one's, like I said, it is a very potent blend. Change colors. There we go. Okay. Can you see it? Can y'all see it on there? I don't know if you can or not. Let me see if I can. Let me take that down. Hang on. Hang on. There it is. There it is. You see the diffuser back there going? Yeah. So today, I got harmony happening in there because that's what I need too. Need some harmony going on. Y'all see that back there? Yeah. Hello, Miss Kelly Jones. Hello, Tiffany. Welcome, guys. Welcome. Look at that. We got a full house today. TikTok. We got a full house over there. Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Morning Brew. This is the place and space where we focus on the art of self-care, mind, body, and spirit. Sorry, I'm trying to learn how to run this whole thing. I'm trying to run this. I got all these fun buttons and things I can push now. Look out. That's scary. That's scary. So anyway, yeah, so harmony is in the diffuser to help create the harmony. This morning, I also have hibiscus tea again going on. Isn't that pretty? First off, just look at how pretty that is, like, right? So I make it hot first and I add my honey. And then I put it over ice, especially on hot days like this. And it's fruity. It's fruity and it's sweet on its own. And with that little bit of honey, it's just like it's refreshing, but not overpowering with the sweet, It's a beautiful, wonderful, amazing treat for the summertime. And you guys, this is kind of cool. So I looked up so that we could talk about, and just a reminder, because I know we've talked about it before, but the health benefits to even certain things like drinking a cup of tea a day, how these things can assist us. This is a caffeine free. So really there's no, you can drink this all day long and not have any problems with the caffeine or any issues with that. But you guys, on top of that, it's kind of cool. So several cultures used hibiscus tea for essential ingredients for healing potions, elixirs, and part of their cuisine. It's the reason that the flowers provide provided to be immensely effective in treating a bunch of health ailments. In ancient times, Egyptian cultures would use hibiscus tea to cure heart and nerve disorders. Africans have since centuries used hibiscus pulp as a topical aid in healing wounds. It's an herbal, vegan, low calorie herbal tea. You can drink it hot or you can drink it cold. What's really cool is it helps to regulate the body temperatures also. So if it's a cold day out and you're needing to warm up, if you drink a hot tea of it, it'll help your body to naturally regulate that body temperature, get you back warmed up. And vice versa, if it's overheated, if you're overheated, over hot, you can drink it cool and it will help to regulate that and cool you down. Um, it's super rich in antioxidants, super high in antioxidants, which, guys, antioxidants is the neutralizer to harmful free radicals that go crazy in our bodies and they produce cell damage, right? So the more antioxidants we can introduce into our diet, period, is really beneficial for us. So it's very powerful in antioxidants and we can drink it and it's good. It helps to lower blood pressure. It's beneficial for the heart. It helps with good skin. It helps to maintain healthy skin. It can help with weight loss if you're having trouble with shedding those extra pounds. And it tastes amazing. It just tastes really, really, really good. So hibiscus is my go-to this week. You love hibiscus. Oh, hibiscus bubbly. You know, Auntie, I love you just brought that up because I have been using, so my bad is I grew up on soda pop. I used to love all of those bubbly, super sweet drinks, right? I don't drink those anymore. I can't drink those anymore, but I miss the bubbles so bad. And so I do really like those bubbly drinks that are like totally just like 0 calories, 0 sugar, 0 everything, and they just have the flavoring like Auntie's talking about, right? So what I've been doing is taking those and like a little bit of fruit juice, real pure 100% fruit juice, just like a shot of fruit juice, and adding that, and it's like a like grape soda or an orange soda, or like it's so good. So I bet it would taste good with the hibiscus tea though too, like adding some bubbly to that after. Oh yeah. You have it in your tea this morning too, Haley. Oh my gosh, I love it. Boom. Boom. Again, we just read that the ancients used it to help with nerve, right? Body nerves, but our nerves all across our whole energetic field, right? So, girl, look at that. You are in tune. That's what we talk about here on the Morning Brew, is really coming into tune and listening to our body. And a lot of times, if we just, we think, oh, that kind of sounds good. Really, it's because our body is wanting it, like, so if we learn to tune in to our energy field and really listen to what it's craving and why it's craving it, it can give us some good hints on how to really assist it. Instead of us trying to run it, it can help us work with it, right? Instead of against it. So hibiscus tea is the tea of the day. I love it. We're all drinking hibiscus. So what you guys got in your brew? Everybody else? I love adding honey to my tea as well. And one thing, I watched a documentary. I'm a documentary queen. I love all these. I love to learn things. And it kind of blew my mind that there's a whole industry in the honey industry of fake honey. Who knew? Who knew? Who knew? So you gotta kind of be careful even in that sense when we're buying our honey, because we can be tricked. We can be tricked through the grocery stores with some of the stuff, which I find just amazing. But you gotta know. When you know better, you do better, right? So local honey, yes, I love that, Haley. Yes, absolutely. Local honey, local honey, local honey. Everybody's got local honey. I mean, come on. Even if you're in the city, there just has to be a way. There has to be a way to get some local honey. There just has to be shops or places, natural food places, things like that, where you can get it. So do your best to get local if you can. And if not, make sure that you get the USD certified, tested, blah, 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 like really look at, I hate to say it when, but it's true. It comes back to a lot of those things. You get what you pay for. when you get those super cheap honeys in the store that, you know, they're really cheap, there's a reason. Could be. Just saying. Okay. So there's a documentary on Netflix. Netflix. That check it out. It's about honey. And then yeah, so that's where I'm getting my information from. So just saying. And I've noticed the difference. I don't know if you've ever noticed, but like you can see that it's interesting. Like when you get local honey, it's nice and thick and yummy and gooey and oh yeah. And the other stuff is like watery and just runs out. It's like, there's something fishy about this here, I think. So I do have some coffee going this morning as well, though. And I want to share my cup with y'all. You see that? How cool is that? Facebook jail inmate. Repeat offender in the house. So y'all, anybody that tried to join me last night for the class, apparently I'm not allowed to talk about some of these things on Facebook. I don't know like what happened, but they shut it down. Like I don't get why. I don't know why they stopped my broadcast apparently. So I don't even know if everybody got to hear it or not hear it or what happened. I got a notification that it was, which I find very interesting because it's just an education class on natural essential oils. So we will probably be changing our format for the Teach Me Tuesday into a Zoom room. What I'll do is have a Zoom room and the time, and everybody can come in and we can see each other and have questions. You tried because you had questions. Yeah, I was not aware on this end that it was shut down yet. I could see, and I couldn't comment, and so I knew there was something going on, but I thought it was. I just really didn't know, and I found out after that they just shut it down all the way, I guess. So it appeared to be going on my end, but y'all didn't get nothing out of there. So I'll probably reteach the 101, the essential oils 101 next week again. We'll just kind of do a restart, a soft restart. That was a good lesson to learn. And I'll set up an event and we'll just advertise it through there, and then you can just sign up through the event. You'll get the reminder, and then you can come in and I'll be able to see your faces if you want. You can turn your camera off, you don't have to, but I'll be able to actually present it live too. Like that was the other problem with doing it through here, is I had to do it like pre-record the PowerPoint so that I could actually play the video, because I can't do it live. And anyway, that's what we're gonna do, guys. So stay tuned. I'm gonna have that up this week. I'll do the invites, and then it'll, like I said, it'll just be in a Zoom room that we'll come into, and you can come join us in the class if you'd like. So it'll be fun, exciting, and we'll get to participate. It'll be more like, I kind of like this idea of it better because we'll be able to participate and actually hear each other's voices and see each other and talk with each other. And, it's like a big conference room if you're not familiar with Zoom. And like I said, you can turn your cameras off or on. It's up to you. And either way, and still talk if you have questions. And you don't even have to talk if you don't want that. There's even a chat. You can chat. So it's like the whole gamut, which is pretty cool. So we're gonna move over to that next week and see how it goes from there. So when I do send you the invites, or you're in there, if you have any friends or family or anybody that's been interested, please help me to invite them, get them there. Yeah, we'll get it booming. Get this thing rolling, man. Get it rolling. If you have any questions before then, also Kelly, just let me know. I can answer them. I can answer them for you privately also before then. So always sweet Southern tea. Oh man, Southern tea can definitely be sweet. I have been down south, and one of the girls I worked with down in Florida, because we used to have to make the big, we made the big old jugs of tea. Some of her stuff, man, I don't even know how the customers could handle it. And she would do 2 big old jugs of sugar in there. It was like, that's not right. That's just not right. But it is good. I like sweet. I have to have sweet, a little bit of sweet. I can't have the insane too much. All right, guys. Our spiritual law of the day is Goals. Our goals. We're talking about our focus here is the art of self-care, nourishing ourselves, mind, body, and spirit, and focusing on prosperity, focusing on connecting to our prosperity. Because the truth of it is, our prosperity already exists, it's already there. We're not creating that because it's our birthright, it's our divine birthright. It already is in existence. We have just lost the connection to that sometimes. And that's what we do. We focus on connecting to our prosperity. And we do that through looking at our mind, body, and spirit. We look at the goals, the four spiritual laws to prosperity, which are tithing, forgiveness, life purpose, half sweet, half yes, when you get sweet tea out, I have to do that too. Yeah. You know what else one of my favorites is an Arnold Palmer's. Now those I can do. Arnold Palmer's are really good. That kind of lessens the sweet and gives it a more twain. Mhm. All right, guys. So with that, again, focusing on our prosperity, with that being said, so we focus on the four spiritual laws of prosperity, nourishing ourselves, mind, body, and spirit across the way. So we're going to talk about how to, uh, first off, our goals. Are your goals your goals? What are your goals? Do you have more than one goal? Do you have short term? Because really, goals are good. They're really good for us to have, but it's good that we have goals for our mind, goals for our body, goals for our spirit, right? That we have short-term goals, that we have long-term goals, um, lifetime goals, that we have dreams. But it's also really important when we're looking at these goals that we do step back and have a bigger perception of the variety of goals that we have, so we're not so centered in just on one thing, right? We want to expand our view of goals. And then when we step back and we expand our view of our goals and short term, long term, big here, mind, body, spirit, we can examine and see, are these things that really are working for me? Are these goals that were mine, or are these things that maybe were goals that I picked up because of old belief systems, of old family patterns, of old things that really weren't working for the past, but I picked it up anyway because that's just what we thought we had to do. When we start really looking at our goals, I feel a lot of us do discover that sometimes we have picked up things that people thought would be really great for us, but it wasn't necessarily really in alignment with what our passion is or what our goals really wanted to be. But we maybe pivoted a little here or there to accommodate for others. And this is a time, right, when we look at ourself, the art of self-care. So for this, we want to come in and we want to look at ourselves and us and really where our goals are and if these things resonate with us, with our heart, our center. Are they part of our passion? Is this really what we want to be putting our energy towards? Is this a goal we really want to manifest? Are we consciously manifesting what we want in our life? So goals can be a really big, it's a biggie. It's a biggie. And when we look at create or connecting with our prosperity, right? Creating that connection to our prosperity. When we look at our physical body, this is our vehicle, right? And these four spiritual laws, these are like the tires in it. These are the tires to our our vehicle getting us through this timeline, through this space, place, and time. And when we examine each one of those before we go every day, even if you do a quick little exam of all of these every day, um, you're staying in balance, right? Sometimes we have a blowout, sometimes we have to change the whole tire, sometimes it might just be a little low, sometimes it might be overinflated, we have to make some adjustments. So that's what we're focusing on, the goals today, the goals. I like to share with you guys, part of my spiritual practice is the mind, right? I feeding, nourishing the mind, the thought. And I love to read out of the Guide for Spiritual Living. This is Science of Mind. Scienceofmind.com is where you can get your own subscription. It has amazing articles. This is a great little magazine just to have around your house. And I love that I get it every month because I have a ton of them everywhere. And there are amazing, uplifting, positive articles affirmations, little things that you can come back to when we're having those off days. It's important that we keep these tools of things around us so we can plug in and remember who we are and keep our thought process headed in the direction we want. So I love having this little thing around. I think it's absolutely fabulous. It has a daily reading every day of the week. Today we're at Wednesday, August the 4th. And I haven't had a chance yet, Spring. You guys, something's going on with me. I have been sleeping in lately, which is so weird. The name of the magazine, sweetheart, is A Guide for Spiritual Living, Science of Mind. And scienceofmind.com is where you can get a subscription for that. It's only $5 a month too, which is like nothing for the spiritual food that you receive out of this is phenomenal. And I share only Monday through Friday with you guys. I'm not here on the weekends, so if you want the full gamut, man, you need to get yourself plugged into it. But what I love, again, I've been sleeping in, so not normally I get up and do all of my things before I come on here with you guys. Recently, I've been sleeping in until it's time to get up and get busy and hop on here with you guys, which is okay because I just do my thing a little later. But it's always in alignment. It's always in alignment with what we're talking about. And that's the stuff that just gets me to no end. Like I get out of bed. This is what gets me out of bed. It gets me excited. This is my passion, right? Is to see every day how the universe is divinely conspiring for you, for me, all of us. How this stuff comes together so beautifully is mind-boggling. So today we're talking about goals again, just reminder. Wednesday, August 4th. So there's always 2 quotes from different mystics or philosophers and then a small little paragraph about that, and then we read the affirmation. So today's first quote comes from Hafez. Sorry, I'm really butchering that name and I don't mean to. Hafez. Let me see if I can read it. Hafez. I wish I could show you, when you are lonely or in darkness, the astonishing light of your own being. Me too. Me too, sweetie. I'm normally up and going and I'm just sleeping a little more. We're doing work behind the scenes. It's okay. We're just still working behind the scenes. Okay. Second quote is from Ernest Holmes' Creative Mind. Unless we are constantly expanding our thought, we are not growing. Growth is the law of life, and it is necessary. And we're talking about our goals, coming back, really examining them, right? It's necessary for us to expand. I love that. Wherever we are in life, we are there because we put ourselves there. And that is good news. Why? Because if we like where we are, that's great. If we don't like what life is showing us, we have the power to put ourselves in a place we want to be. Author Iris Kronsnow's 8-year-old son offers us a perfect illustration of this. He has discovered, he tells Kronsnow, that when he is sad, he can become happy just by imagining himself happy. He said, "Mommy, I am the president of my imagination, so I can tell myself to be any way I want to be." That is true for all of us. Wow, guys, right? Are y'all feeling that like I am? Donald Curtis tells us we get from life what we expect to get. You hear that? That's a big one. We get from life what we expect to get. So make sure what you expect is what you want. When his wife Bernice gets out of bed every day, she says, I can't wait to find out what beautiful things are in store for me now. When we expect the best in every situation, we find it. Boom! Mic drop again. Guys, are you feeling it? Are you feeling it? Writer Ashlyn Brilliant says, at any moment, I can start being more of the person I dream to be. But which moment shall I choose? I shall choose this moment. It is never too late to decide to be the person you want to be. So why not commit to becoming that person right now? It will take time, dedication, and perseverance. But in the end, it will be worth all the effort. You will be living your dreams. Boom. Wow. Stephanie, hello, welcome. I'm so glad you're here, hon. Thank you so much for being here, sharing your amazing love and energy. Guys, man, it'll all be worth the effort. You will be living your dreams. I love that. I love it. I just love this 8-year-old boy. Like, I've got to repeat that. Mommy, I am the president of my imagination. So I can tell myself to be any way I want to be. What? That's an 8-year-old. Come on. Yeah. Hello. Could have to be 8. Guys, so powerful. Do you see how powerful our thoughts, our thought process, what we're locked into? This is why it's important when we're looking at our goals to take that step back and get a big perspective of what it is we really are wanting to manifest. What do we want to have in our lives? What do we want to be in our lives? You want more happy, healthy, loving, friendly relationships in your life? You have to be happy, healthy, loving. You have to become that. You want peace in your life? Become the peace. You want joy in your life? Become the joy. But we do this, right? By the little boy. How? We decide. We just decide that's what we're doing. That's what we're doing. That's that. One day at a time, one step at a time. You don't like where you're at, change it. If you like where you're at, that's fabulous, right? I love that. Get out of bed every day. I do relate to that because I do. As soon as I open my eyes, you guys, the first thing out of me is thank you, Great Spirit. Thank you. I'm here, Great Spirit. What are we up to today? What are we up to today, Spirit? I mean, I love my life. I love this. And you know how I got here, though, was from changing my thinking. I did not always wake up every morning like that. No, there were years ago when I would wake up in the morning and be like, oh God, here we go again. Here we go again. Here we go again. I can't tell you how many years I spent in that until I changed my thinking. Now I do. I wake up so happy every day. It's a choice. It's a choice. I feel like I might not get as much from the quotes if I read it myself. You are the messenger. So the message are more, oh, thank you. I'm a storyteller. I am a storyteller. I love to tell stories. I love to add emphasis. So thank you for that. Thank you for sharing that because I do enjoy, I get passionate when I'm connecting with something. I am passionate about it. And I do like bringing life to words. I love telling the stories. So with that being said, let's talk about our affirmation. Normally it is posted in Earth Angels. I will get to that today. I hope. I have been super busy in good ways though, like working and, you know, doing my work and it's kept me from doing some other work, but it's been the work that, you know, I've been elevating myself and working where I need to and doing that type of thing. You know how it is. So I will get to posting it today, the affirmation and Earth Angels is where I'm going with that. What did the little boy say one more time? My kids are listening and ask me to tell. Absolutely. Let's repeat what the little boy said. I will go back. So this little boy is he's 8 years old, and he tells his dad that when he is sad, he can become happy just by imagining himself happy. He said, Mommy, I am the president of my imagination. So I can tell myself to be any way I want to be. Any way I want to be. I'm the president. I'm the CEO of my imagination. I get to be however I want. I love that. And we all can, right? All of us. All of us get that choice. So out of the mouth of babes. I love it. So our affirmation for the day, everybody, is today I choose to live my dreams. I set the intention to be the person I know I am meant to be. My life unfolds in divine perfection. The little boy said, do you know what, Miss Kelly Jones? It's so cute you said that because I thought the exact same thing. I thought he sounds just like Eli Cub over the little Eli Cub, Christy Castenbaum's little cutie pie. Absolutely. It totally. So I thought the exact same thing when you said that. That's so funny. I thought I could totally see him saying that. 100%. So I'm going to repeat that affirmation for those in the back. Thank you guys for that follow. That's awesome. Here's the affirmation because this is a good one, guys. This is a really good one, especially when we take our step back and we look at our goals for the day. Today, I choose to live my dream. I set the intention to be the person I know I am meant to be. My life unfolds in divine perfection. Boom. Mic drop. Boom, 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 boom. So, mind, body, spirit. We fed our minds. We talked about our bodies. Let's move into the spirit. The spirit. What does spirit have to say? Again, I love how divinely conspiring universe is because we always get the same messages in a little different way so we can receive it in a little different way. Give us a little more clues. Right? Love that. Right, Tiffany? Today is good, man. But they're always so good. This is what I'm telling you guys. It is a priceless tool. You know, some of these things are priceless. We talk about tithing. This is the type of stuff that's important that we tithe into our lives. We make sure that we are spiritually feeding ourselves. That's the type of nourishment that we really need to. I love getting to come on and share with you guys. Don't get me like, keep coming back here. I don't want you to get mad and not come here with me and share. But it's some things like that. To, you know, that's the whole purpose of this channel, this Earth Angels page, is so that people can come and plug in and get that positive vibe anytime. You know, I wanted it to be another tool for people because it is important. We're battling, you know, there's a lot of darkness out there. We need to shine that light. We got to keep our light bright so it can shine bright, you know. Hello, my beautiful sister, Mary Jo. You literally were just popped in my head, like right before I knew you. Dun, 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 dun. I felt you, sister. How are you guys doing over there with the fires? Can you send me the link that you have for the map of them? Because I'm over here in the Applegate, and I seen I'm next to one too on that thing you sent, and I was like, oh snap! Oh snap! Crackle pop! I've seen the chappas. We got chappas going by. Chappas everywhere. Butterflies come to mind. Interesting. Okay. There's a message for you in that, dear. Definitely a message for you in that. Butterflies are all about transformation. Wow, okay, we're like, woo. We got 3 coming today. You see them just jumping out there? Kelly, thank you. You're great. I love it. I can't even. That's so funny. All right, we have 3 cards coming out today, and I absolutely love the way the universe works because turkeys and a squirrel for. I had a sad incident with a squirrel yesterday. As you guys know, I've been battling the squirrels. My doggies have had fun chasing the squirrels, but unfortunately one of them was caught yesterday. And it was it was not, I was sad. He scared him right to death. He literally just, yeah, I was sad. I'm still sad about it. But the animals, with that being said, the animals, thank you. Right? Yes, sending lots of prayers to Mary Jo and them over there, keeping everybody safe. I know that everyone's going to be just safe and sound. Put them in a protective bubble. I have a problem with squirrels. Yeah, so I've had a problem this year with squirrels as well. They've eaten all my fruit. So last year was the deer. So we did a whole new garden this year, put up all the fencing, did the deer fencing, did beautiful garden. It's so pretty. And then the ground squirrels came and they started coming under the fencing, right? So and they're like it's getting really bad though because they're like even like getting into the carport and under the cars. Like there's a whole slew of them have just gotten out of control around here. We got rebel squirrels everywhere. They're like a whole gang of them. And yeah, so the dogs have been insane with them because they're like everywhere and they're like blah, blah, blah. So I really didn't think they would catch one, to be honest. I didn't think they would ever actually, especially my Snoopy. My Snoopy is like an old man who has a limp. The fact that he caught the squirrel, it must have been his time to just go. Your dog left a dead rabbit in the yard. Oh, then a chicken. Yeah, so I was sad about it, and of course I did. I have my own little thing I do with the animals when they're transitioning, and I did that with this little guy too, and that's just spirit just and that's just what came up is like they're just being they're doing their thing. They're doing their thing. This is what they do. That's their instincts. That's their jam. Can do my best to try to keep it from happening, but I can't be upset with them for it because that's their instinct to do it. Okay, guys, so speaking of all the animals and instincts and all of that, we have 2 cards from the spirit deck coming in today too. I know they're complete angels. They would never do such a thing, right, Auntie? I love that. Yeah, not them. Never, never, never. Yeah, they are overpopulating, and it can get a little crazy because they can be very detrimental to, like, I have a friend that said that they got up underneath their car and chewed all their wiring and stuff. So they can be and I'm trying natural stuff. I've heard mint. We actually went and got coyote pee, put it all over the property. That didn't help. That helped for like a minute. I've heard of getting big cat stuff, going and getting some big cat scat. We have some big cat places around here. That might be an option. But peppermint, I'm going to start planting a bunch of peppermint all around the house, the perimeter, hoping that that'll keep them like out of the carports and stuff. I don't know. I don't know what to do. Catch them and release. I've tried to do that, but I think they're just come back. They just run right back. Oh no, yeah, out of somebody's pen is not a good thing. That can get them in big trouble. That's for sure. That scares me with my doggies too. If they are, like I don't want them to yeah, that can get them in trouble for sure. That's always dangerous. Danger. Well, and I raise chickens. So these guys have been around chickens. They used to like help me herd the chickens. They've never harmed anything intentionally like that. Like they're usually herders. Um, so this guy, I think, just kind of, I think he scared him to death more than anything. He just kind of like literally had a heart attack, poor thing. Um, anyway, guys, all right, we're gonna we're getting all sidetracked with the put dog hair around the plants. It helps them. Okay, that's an idea around the plants. I'll try. I am willing to try dog hair around the plants. My son has a wolf, and I was thinking about getting some wolf hair and putting it out there too. Might help to detour some of that. So stay tuned, guys. I'll get back to you. What is good is I've grown salsa in my garden. That's all they've managed to get all of my squash, all my zucchinis, everything. The only thing I had left was green onions that was in my herb garden from last year, thank goodness. So those are going. Tomatoes. I got some really pretty indigo tomatoes growing though. They're purple and they're so cool. They're almost totally ripe now. Some of them. Tomatoes and peppers, my jalapeno peppers, my red peppers, my orange peppers. They didn't eat any of that. Everything else, they got it this year. So the battle continues. All right, we're talking about our goals. We're moving into the spirit side, pulling some oracle cards, see what the spirit has to say for us. First card coming in is releasing jealousy. And I love it because, right, we were just talking about my life unfolds with divine perfection. I choose to live my dreams now. I set the intention to be the person I know I'm meant to be. And then we have release jealousy comes in, right? Jealousy, you guys, when we have jealousy towards somebody else, person, place, or thing, really, because it can be any of those, right? If you have any form of jealousy towards that, what that is a signal for you. That is a big signal for you to stop and go, wait a minute. Whoa. Because when we're jealous, we have a deep rooted belief in there somewhere that is something that somebody else has that we are not able to have ourselves. That they have something that we can't have. And that is nonsense, period. Because the universe is divinely conspiring always for us. And we just learned, right? It's where our thoughts are. We get to choose this stuff. It's done what we believe. It comes about how we think it will, right? So if we believe that person over there has something that we can't have, guess what? We're never going to have that. We're telling the universe we can't have it. And we're feeding that very thing. So stop it. Like and it's okay. Like sometimes, right, we get these jealousy feelings and we're like, oh no, I don't want to feel like that because I'm not that person. Well, no, go into it for a minute. If you feel that jealousy, let that be your trigger. Let your trigger be your guide. Okay. There's a trigger in that telling you, hey, here's an area that you have a deep rooted belief about. So get to the root, pull that sucker out by the root, right? So that you're no longer blocking. You're taking out the blockage so that you're now connecting to what can come to you. That very thing that you can have too. So when you do see it and you get that, you come back and say, no, you know what? Universe, I know that you're divinely conspiring for me. And if that person can get it, I sure as the heck can have it. Not only can I have that, but I can have something even better. Because I know you're divinely conspiring for me. And it's not a haha, I have something better than, right? It's just you understand the universe is working for you and that there's probably other things that could be better for you. You might see that and the universe has something even bigger and grander for you, right? So, jealousy is an affirmation that you don't have something, and the universe manifests exactly what you affirm. Let other people's successes inspire you rather than frustrate you. If they have it, so can you. So, if you see somebody doing the same thing you're doing, or they're having success at the same thing you are. You want to cheer them on. We want to say, yay, good job for you. That is awesome because the universe is conspiring for you. I know it's happening for me too. This is so great. Do you see that shift? The shift and the universe, man, that opens up doors for the universe. You kick in things that you can't even imagine. Kick in doors you can't even imagine. My beautiful sister Cherokee in the house. Love and light, sister. I'm so glad you're here. Right? So, we want to be inspired by other people's success, inspired by other people's dreams coming true. Because as we watch that happen, that means it can happen for you. It can happen for you. Okay? And then it's important, again, talking about the goals, that we dream of abundance. You guys, how many times are we going to talk about how important it is of where our thoughts are today? Like, it's so wrapped together. I love this. I love it. As you sleep, God, your angels, and your higher self are giving you divine guidance and ideas, answers, and solutions. Be sure to record your dreams in a journal because they contain valuable insight that will help you manifest your desired reality. Oh, I just got so hot. Hi, my babies. I miss you guys. I love you, my patty cakes, my Jasper. Hey, patty cake, what's Auntie's favorite kind of cake? It's a patty cake. Oh, whew, guys. Wow. Anybody been getting any dreams? Anybody been dreaming tonight? I literally was just talking about this before. Before I came on, how like my dreams, like, right? We were just talking about that too, even when we came on, how I've been sleeping in a little bit later because I'm dreaming. I know I am. I mean, even when I first wake up, I'm like, I know I have been like getting some major stuff happening in my dream world, but I haven't been quite grasping it. Boom, right? Here they are. So it's important to pay attention to our dreams. Yes, you've been sleeping in, right? I love this spirit. Spirit's like, hey, girls, it's okay. You're sleeping in. Just make sure you get a pen and paper next to your bed and start writing this down as soon as you wake up. Because there's some good information in there for us. There's some good stuff, right? We're getting these downloads. We're getting these connections to our passion. You know, we're connecting to our abundance, to our prosperity. We're getting the blueprint, you know, in this sleep realm. So pay attention, guys. And then, like I said, the two animals want to come out. 2 cards from the animal deck came out. Who posted 3? Somebody posted like 369 just a minute ago. I seen it, or did I? Wait a minute. Hang on. Where did I see that? Okay, I'm not sure where I seen that, but I understand that as well, Stephanie. I've had that happen as well with some dreams. And you know, the thing of it is, even though there are things that come to be, there's always a reason for us to have that ahead of time. And usually it is for us to understand that we are connected to that spiritual realm and for us to start to remember more who we are and to help us, even though it doesn't seem like it, it really is kind of like sending the energy ahead of time to kind of protect and help you to move through the event. I've had a few of those myself, so I do understand what you're saying. So don't let that, try not to let that cause a fear in you, because it really is a benefit for you when you learn to embrace it. And that perspective, right? Just a little new perspective of that it, even though things did come to be, the healing that can happen from it. That's making sense. So, all right, we're gonna move into brown bear. Brown bear is the first one coming in from the animal spirit. Hint, hint, my sister Mary Jo. This is great. I love it. My bear, my sister. Um, time to take a time out. It's time out time. Take a time out. Time out. And this is card number 9. I just wanted to bring that up. Number 9. Because I seen somewhere 369. There is a time to act and a time to focus your attention on patience and strategizing. The arrival of brown bear spirit signals that you are best served by foregoing hard work towards your goals at this moment and instead take time out to meditate or just take a nap so you can refresh yourself and begin planning what you want to co-create next. Okay, mic drop. I can't even. Really? Like literally, you guys, this is goals. Word for word. Are we getting the message yet? Are you getting the divine inspiration? Are you seeing the patterns here? I love this. Come to know the lay of the land as you contemplate and imagine what you might do in the vast space of possibilities before you, and begin forming a plan. Remember, sleep allows for dreaming and rest allows for clear-headed strategizing. How might you become a person you wish to be and experience whatever your heart desires? Insights will arise as you explore the possibilities and begin envisioning your plan. Knowing what you want will ensure you use your energy wisely in the days ahead. Be patient at this time. Relax and be calm and peaceful so you can reach the call for action when it comes. You guys, if you were here in the beginning, you get it. If you know, you know. When you know, you know. If you know you were here, you got. Can't make this up. Okay, and then the otter. The otter has something to tell us as well. Otter spirit, you are never alone. You are never alone. Like true friends, otters nurture each other and express their affection through touch. Actions such as holding hands and giving hugs offers reassurance that we are never really alone and that we are always cherished. Otter spirit has appeared to remind you to experience and express friendship in a tangible and even tactical way. Communicate with your voice, your facial expressions, your gestures, and your actions, letting your love express itself beyond just the words you speak. Otter spirit message is that presence matters. So remember to be fully present with those you care about, helping them sense the love and affection and appreciation you have for them. Now is a time for a joyful celebration of the love in your life that expresses as friendship and companionship. Hug somebody, touch their arm, or simply look into their eyes with your full attention, saying, I care about you. I care about you. Make time for friendships. Otter Spirit promises that the moment you reach out, you will remember that you too have many who love and care about you. You are never alone, and you are always loved. I require hugs too. I do. I need hugs. I love hugs. I love hugs. We all do. Give everybody a virtual hug right now. Hug yourself. Just hug yourself. It's not so bad. Huh? Grab somebody around if you do. I love hugging my doggies, right? All right, guys. That's a wrap. And we are at our hour. We did it. We did it in an hour. Mind, body, and spirit. So I'm super excited to announce next Monday, we're going to be kicking off our chakra series. We're going to start each week, go into a different chakra, starting in our root chakra, talk about what that means, where it's at, what, when, why, is how's, supporting it, all of that we're going to go into, really get to know ourselves. It's important that we learn our bodies, our minds, our bodies, our souls. It's important that we connect with our energy and really start to understand, feel it, learn to understand the signals that it's giving it. And so we're going to each week dive in. It's going to be an 8-week course or topic. I don't know how you put it, but we're going to start that on Monday. And I have an amazing guest speaker going to be on from South Africa. She's a shaman from South Africa who I had the honor and privilege of getting. I got to have a session with her, a healing session on Saturday, and she does toxic memory cell release from our bodies with energy, and I'll let her explain how and what and how she does it. But I'm excited to have her on to share with you guys, because I think it's just like a next, once you really learn and clear your energy systems and learn how to do this, she's a beautiful addition to healing and revealing, and it's a great way to cleanse. Yeah, cleanse ourselves. So I'm really excited to have her on Monday morning with us all the way from South Africa. Like I said, it's so exciting. The technology that we have nowadays is so exciting. So make sure you are here Monday morning for sure. But hopefully I'll see you back here tomorrow as well, where we will talk about the spiritual law of our life purpose. What is your life purpose? When, what time? I can't miss this. Yes, Miss Kelly Jones. It's going to be Monday morning. I will have her on the morning show. So somewhere between 8:30 and 9:30 a.m. I think she'll probably be on right at the 8:30 at the beginning part of the show. We're going to have her on, and I'm excited to get you guys to connect with her. She's just a beautiful, amazing healer, and the work she does is phenomenal, and I'm really excited to share her with you guys, because that's what we're about, right? We elevate each other when we find things that work. When I find things that work, my passion is like, you guys didn't know about this, right? I share. I can't help it. That's what I do. So I'm really excited about this. Love you too, Miss Kelly Jones. Love and light to you. My nephews, Jaspy and Patty Cakes. I love you, boys. I miss you. We need to have a lake day, a river day. Although now the smoke's probably going to taint us, mess with that. But we need to do something fun soon. All right, guys. I will see you tomorrow morning, 8:30 a.m.